Have you ever wondered what type of chosen one you are? In a world where challenges abound and destinies unfold, each chosen one possesses unique qualities that set them apart. Today, we're ranking the types of chosen ones from worst to best, revealing the strengths and mysteries of each. Get ready to learn where you may fit in the grand tapestry of the universe. Let's begin. Number 1. The burdened outsider. Starting with the worst type of chosen one, we have the burdened outsider. Being an outsider can deeply affect a chosen one's mind. When society rejects them, they feel isolated and different. This can make them doubt themselves and feel lonely. However, being on the outside also gives them a unique view of the world. They see things others might miss, which helps them solve problems in new ways. The outsider often grows up feeling like they don't belong. This can be tough, but it also makes them stronger. They learn to rely on themselves and develop a strong sense of who they are. This strength helps them when they face big challenges. They know how to stand up for themselves and don't give up easily. Rejection from society can be very painful. It can make the chosen one feel like they're not good enough. But this pain also fuels their motivation. They want to prove themselves and show that they have value. This drive pushes them to do great things and often makes them better heroes. Their unique perspective is a powerful tool because they see the world differently. They come up with creative solutions to problems. While others might follow the same old methods, the outsider thinks outside the box. This can lead to surprising and effective results. Their different view can be the key to solving complex issues that others can't figure out. Isolation takes an emotional toll. The chosen one might feel sad or angry because they're always on the outside looking in. This longing for connection can be overwhelming. However, it also makes their rare moments of friendship and acceptance much more meaningful. When they finally find people who accept them, it feels incredibly special. The desire to belong is a powerful force. Even though they're used to being alone, the chosen one often dreams of finding a place where they fit in. This hope keeps them going through tough times. It gives them a reason to fight and strive for a better future. Being an outsider shapes every part of the chosen one's journey. It affects how they see themselves and the world around them. It pushes them to be creative and resilient. And while it brings a lot of pain, it also leads to some of their greatest strengths. By embracing their outsider status, they turn their differences into advantages. The burdened outsider is a unique type of chosen one. Their journey is marked by struggle and growth. They face rejection and loneliness, but they also gain strength and insight. Their different perspective helps them solve problems in new ways, and their desire to belong gives them the motivation to keep going. Despite the emotional toll of isolation, they find ways to connect and find meaning in their experiences. This makes them one of the most compelling and relatable types of chosen ones. Number 2. The reluctant hero. A reluctant hero is someone who doesn't want to be a hero at first. They resist their destiny and wish they could have a normal life. This reluctance comes from fear, doubt, or a feeling that they are not ready for such a big responsibility. They often feel overwhelmed and unsure about their ability to succeed. Being thrust into a role they didn't choose can be very stressful. The reluctant hero might feel like the weight of the world is on their shoulders. This can lead to anxiety and a sense of being trapped. They didn't ask for this life and often wish they could escape it. This psychological stress can make it hard for them to focus and act confidently. To cope with this unexpected burden, the reluctant hero might use humor, denial, or try to ignore their responsibilities. They might run away or hide from their duties at first. However, as time goes on, they start to see that they can't escape their fate. They begin to find ways to deal with their new role. Sometimes, they find strength in small victories or from the support of friends and allies. Eventually, they start to accept their role, often because they realize the importance of their mission. They see that their actions can make a big difference and that they have the power to help others. This acceptance is not always easy. It takes time and a lot of inner struggle. They might still wish for a normal life, but they understand that they have a duty to fulfill. The inner conflict between personal desires and responsibilities is a big part of the reluctant hero's story. They want to live a simple life, free from danger and responsibility. But at the same time, they know they have special abilities or knowledge that can help save others. This conflict creates a lot of tension. They have to constantly balance their own wants with what they need to do for the greater good. The reluctant hero often learns to use their personal desires to fuel their heroism. For example, they might protect their loved ones as a way to stay motivated. They find reasons to fight that align with their own values and goals. This makes their journey more personal and meaningful. They are not just heroes because they have to be, but because they find a way to care deeply about their mission. One unique way they cope with their role is by setting small, achievable goals. Instead of focusing on the huge, overwhelming task ahead, they break it down into smaller steps. This makes the challenge seem more manageable and helps build their confidence over time. Each small success gives them the courage to take on bigger challenges. The reluctant hero's journey is marked by growth and transformation. They start as someone who wants to avoid their destiny and end up embracing it fully. This transformation is inspiring because it shows that anyone can rise to the occasion, even if they don't feel ready at first. It also highlights the importance of resilience and determination. The reluctant hero is a compelling type of chosen one because of their initial resistance and eventual acceptance of their role. Their journey shows the psychological impact of being forced into a position of responsibility and the unique ways they cope with and overcome their reluctance. The inner conflict between their personal desires and duties makes their story rich and relatable as they navigate their path with courage and resilience. Number 3. The Anti-Chosen One. The Anti-Chosen One is a character who doesn't fit the typical image of a hero. They might not be brave, noble, or selfless. Instead, they can be selfish, cowardly, or even a bit villainous at times. These characters challenge the traditional idea of what a hero should be. Their flawed nature makes them interesting. They make mistakes and don't always do the right thing. Sometimes their actions are morally ambiguous, meaning it's not clear if they are good or bad. This adds depth to their character. They struggle with their own weaknesses and often have to deal with the consequences of their actions. One reason the anti-chosen one is relatable is because they are not perfect. Just like real people, they have flaws and make bad decisions. This makes them seem more human and real. Viewers can see themselves in these characters and understand their struggles. They might think, I would probably do the same thing in that situation. These characters often have unconventional qualities that set them apart. For example, they might be very sarcastic or have a dark sense of humor. They might not care about saving the world, but end up doing it anyway because of personal reasons. Their motivations are different from traditional heroes, which makes their stories unique. The unpredictability of the anti-chosen one is part of their appeal. Since they don't follow the usual heroic path, it's hard to predict what they will do next. This keeps the audience on their toes and makes the story more exciting. You never know if they will rise to the occasion or make things worse. Their complexity is another reason why they are fascinating. They have layers to their personality. On the surface, they might seem selfish or uncaring, but deep down, they have their own code of honor or hidden kindness. Discovering these layers can be very rewarding for the audience. The Anti-Chosen One also shows that heroism can come in many forms. They prove that you don't have to be perfect to make a difference. Even with their flaws, they can still do great things. This message can be very powerful and inspiring for viewers. The Anti-Chosen One defies traditional heroic traits and has a flawed, sometimes morally ambiguous nature. Their unconventional qualities make them relatable and interesting. Their unpredictability and complexity add depth to their character, making them one of the most unique and compelling types of chosen ones. Number 4. The Everyday Hero. The everyday hero is a chosen one who starts as a regular person. They are relatable and ordinary, just like many of us. They might have normal jobs, go to school, and deal with everyday problems. This makes them very easy to connect with because they seem like someone we could know in real life. Their story usually begins in a very mundane setting. They might live in a small town or have a routine life with nothing special about it. This ordinary background makes their journey to becoming a hero even more surprising and inspiring. The contrast between their simple life and the extraordinary destiny they face is striking. It shows that anyone, no matter how ordinary, can be called to do great things. One of the most interesting things about the everyday hero is how their ordinariness becomes their greatest strength. Because they are not born with special powers or great skills, they rely on qualities like determination, kindness, and common sense. These traits help them overcome obstacles in ways that superpowers might not. Their everyday experiences give them practical wisdom and problem-solving abilities that are crucial in their journey. For example, they might use their knowledge from a regular job to solve a problem in their heroic quest. A mechanic might use their skills to fix a broken spaceship, or a student might use their knowledge to decode a mysterious message. Their ordinary skills and knowledge become vital tools in their extraordinary adventures. Viewers often see themselves in these characters. Because the everyday hero starts as an ordinary person, it's easy for viewers to imagine themselves in the hero's shoes. They think, if this regular person can become a hero, maybe I can too. This relatability makes the everyday hero very inspiring. It sends a message that anyone has the potential to do great things, no matter how normal their life seems. The everyday hero also shows that heroism is not just about having special powers or being perfect. It's about courage, resilience, and doing the right thing, even when it's hard. These characters remind us that we all have the ability to be heroes in our own ways, in our own lives. Their journey is often filled with small, relatable moments that add depth to their story. They might struggle with doubts, make mistakes, and face failures, but they keep going, learning and growing along the way. This makes their victories feel earned and meaningful. The everyday hero is a chosen one who starts as a relatable, ordinary individual. Their journey from a mundane background to an extraordinary destiny highlights how their ordinariness becomes their greatest strength. Number 5. The Cursed Savior. The fifth type of chosen ones we have is the Cursed Savior, a person who carries a heavy burden or curse. This curse often causes them great pain or suffering. It can be a physical ailment, a dark destiny, or a haunting past. This burden makes their journey much harder and adds a layer of tragedy to their story. Their suffering deeply shapes who they are and the choices they make. They often have to endure more hardship than others, which makes them strong and resilient. This suffering can also make them more compassionate and empathetic, as they understand pain better than anyone else. They know what it feels like to be hurt and alone, which drives them to help others. The Cursed Savior lives with a paradox. They are meant to save others, but they are doomed themselves. This means that no matter how many people they help or how many battles they win, they cannot save themselves from their own fate. This adds a layer of sadness to their story. They might save the world, but they can't escape their own curse. This paradox makes their actions even more heroic. They fight not for their own happiness, but for the well-being of others. Knowing they can't save themselves, they still choose to protect and help those around them. This selflessness is what makes them true heroes. Their story is not just about fighting evil, but also about accepting their own suffering and still choosing to do good. The tragic fate of the Cursed Savior has a strong impact on the audience. Viewers feel a mix of admiration and sadness for these characters. They admire their strength and bravery, but they also feel sorry for their inevitable doom. This combination of feelings creates a deep emotional connection between the audience and the Cursed Savior. The Cursed Savior's story often involves moments of intense struggle and sacrifice. They might have to give up their own happiness, dreams, or even their life to save others. These moments are powerful and memorable, leaving a lasting impression on the audience. The audience sees the depth of the cursed savior's commitment and the heavy price they pay for their heroism. Despite their tragic fate, the cursed savior often finds moments of hope and light. These moments might be brief, but they show that even in the darkest times, there is still beauty and joy. These glimpses of happiness make their story even more poignant. They highlight the contrast between the hero's suffering and the moments of peace they find along the way. The cursed savior is a chosen one who bears a significant burden or curse. Their suffering shapes their character and decisions, making them strong and compassionate. They live with the paradox of saving others while being doomed themselves, which makes their heroism even more profound. The audience's perception of them is deeply affected by their tragic fate, creating a powerful and emotional connection. Number 6. The unlikely mentor. Going on to our number 6th type of chosen ones, we have the unlikely mentor, a chosen one who never expected to become a teacher. They might have started their journey focused on their own goals and struggles. However, as they grow and learn, they find themselves in a position where they can guide others. This transformation from hero to mentor is unexpected but deeply meaningful. Their unconventional journey is what makes them great mentors. They have faced many challenges and learned from their mistakes. This gives them a unique perspective and wisdom that they can share with their protégés. They understand what it's like to struggle and doubt, so they can offer practical advice and support. Their own experiences make their guidance relatable and valuable. The dynamics between the mentor and their protégés are often very special. The mentor might not see themselves as wise or capable of teaching at first. They might feel unprepared or doubt their ability to help others. However, as they start to share their knowledge and experiences, they see the positive impact they can have. This builds their confidence and strengthens the bond with their protégés. The protégés, on the other hand, often look up to the mentor with great admiration. They see the mentor as someone who has been through a lot and come out stronger. This respect and trust create a strong connection between them. The mentor's unconventional approach can also be refreshing for the protégés, who might be used to more traditional forms of guidance. The relationship between the unlikely mentor and their protégé is built on mutual respect and understanding. The mentor learns as much from teaching as the protégé do from learning. This exchange of knowledge and experience enriches both parties and creates a powerful dynamic. Mentorship is also about legacy. The mentor passes on their knowledge, skills, and values to the next generation. This creates a sense of continuity and connection between different generations of heroes. The mentor's influence can shape the future in unexpected ways. They might not see themselves as leaving a legacy, but their impact can be profound and long-lasting. The cyclical nature of mentorship is another important aspect. Many mentors were once protégés themselves. They learned from their own mentors and now pass on that wisdom to others. This cycle creates a chain of knowledge and support that can span generations. It shows how interconnected and interdependent we all are. The unlikely mentor also shows that anyone can become a teacher. You don't need to be perfect or have all the answers. What matters is your willingness to share what you know and help others grow. This makes the role of a mentor accessible to everyone. It's about being honest, supportive, and patient. The unlikely mentor is a chosen one who becomes a guide unexpectedly. Their unconventional journey prepares them to offer unique and valuable insights. The relationship between the mentor and their protégé is built on respect and mutual learning. Mentorship is about leaving a legacy and continuing the cycle of knowledge and support. This makes the unlikely mentor one of the most inspiring and impactful types of chosen ones. Number 7. The Eccentric Visionary. At number 7, there is the Eccentric Visionary, a chosen one with unique and often strange ideas or goals. They see the world differently and have a vision that others might find hard to understand. Their dreams can seem bizarre or impossible, But this uniqueness is what sets them apart. They are driven by a deep belief in their mission, no matter how unusual it seems. Their eccentricity often makes them stand out in society. People might think they are odd or even crazy because their ideas are so unconventional. This can lead to isolation, as others find it hard to relate to them. However, their eccentricity is also what fuels their passion and creativity. They are not afraid to think outside the box and pursue their dreams, no matter how strange they seem. The blend of genius and madness is a key part of their character. They have a brilliant mind, capable of seeing possibilities that others miss. But their genius is often mixed with a touch of madness, which can make them unpredictable and difficult to understand. This combination can be both a strength and a weakness. Their madness drives them to take risks and push boundaries, but it can also lead to chaotic and unstable behavior. Their unconventional thinking is crucial to their success. Because they see the world differently, they come up with solutions that others wouldn't consider. They are innovative and creative, able to find new ways to solve problems. Their unique perspective allows them to achieve things that seem impossible to others. This success often surprises those who doubted them, proving that their strange ideas had value all along. The impact of their vision can be profound. They might create something entirely new, change the way people think, or solve a major problem. Their achievements often have a lasting impact, reshaping the world in significant ways. Despite their eccentricity, they leave a mark that others cannot ignore. Their journey is filled with challenges and obstacles. Because their ideas are so different, they often face resistance and criticism. People might try to stop them or convince them to give up. But the eccentric visionary is driven by a deep conviction in their mission. They are willing to face adversity and keep pushing forward, no matter how tough it gets. Their story is also one of personal growth. Along the way, they learn to embrace their uniqueness and find strength in their differences. They discover that their eccentricity is not a weakness, but a source of power. This self-acceptance allows them to fully realize their potential and achieve their goals. The eccentric visionary is a reminder that being different is not a bad thing. Their story shows that great ideas often come from those who dare to think differently. They inspire others to embrace their own uniqueness and follow their dreams, no matter how strange they might seem. The eccentric visionary is a chosen one, with unique and often strange visions or goals. Their eccentricity sets them apart and drives their mission. The blend of genius and madness in their character makes them innovative and unpredictable. Their unconventional thinking leads to surprising success, and their story is one of personal growth and self-acceptance. They remind us that being different can be a powerful source of strength and inspiration. Number 8. The redeemed villain. At number 8, we have the redeemed villain, a chosen one who starts as a bad character but finds a path to redemption. At the beginning, they might be involved in evil deeds or have harmful intentions. They could be seen as the antagonist, causing trouble for the heroes. However, something happens that makes them change their ways. This transformation is central to their story. Their journey to redemption is complex and full of inner struggle. They often battle with guilt, shame, and regret over their past actions. This inner conflict can be very intense as they try to make up for the wrongs they have done. Their transformation is not easy. It requires a lot of self-reflection and effort to become better. The dark past of the redeemed villain adds a lot of depth to their heroic journey. Their previous actions and experiences shape who they are and influence their decisions. This past also serves as a constant reminder of what they used to be, which fuels their desire to change. The contrast between their past and present selves makes their story rich and layered. Their path to redemption often involves difficult choices and sacrifices. They might have to prove themselves to others, showing that they have truly changed. This can involve acts of bravery and selflessness that go against their old nature. Each step they take towards redemption is a step away from their past, making their journey powerful and moving. The audience becomes deeply invested in the redemption arc of these characters. Watching someone struggle with their inner demons and strive to become better is compelling. People love a good redemption story because it shows that change is possible. It gives hope that anyone can improve and make up for their past mistakes. The redeemed villain's story often includes moments of doubt and setbacks. They might fall back into old habits or face temptations that test their resolve. These moments add tension and drama to their journey, making it more realistic and relatable. The audience roots for them, hoping they will overcome these challenges and fully embrace their new path. Their redemption is not just about changing their actions, but also about changing how they see themselves. They must learn to forgive themselves and believe that they can be good. This self-acceptance is crucial for their transformation. It allows them to move forward and become true heroes. The relationships they form along the way are also important. Friends, mentors, and even former enemies can play a role in their redemption. These relationships help them see the value of kindness, loyalty, and trust. They provide support and encouragement, showing the redeemed villain that they are not alone in their journey. The redeemed villain story is one of hope and transformation. It shows that no one is beyond redemption and that everyone deserves a second chance. Their journey is a powerful reminder that people can change and that it's never too late to start doing the right thing. The redeemed villain is a chosen one who starts as a villain but finds redemption through a complex and challenging journey. Their dark past adds depth to their story, and their struggle with inner conflict makes their transformation compelling. The audience becomes emotionally invested in their redemption arc, rooting for them as they strive to become better. Their story is a powerful message of hope, showing that change is possible for anyone. At number 9, the accidental hero. Moving on to our number 9, there is the accidental hero, a chosen one who becomes a hero by chance or mistake. They never intended to be a hero and often stumble into their role unexpectedly. This can happen in many ways, such as being in the wrong place at the right time or getting caught up in events beyond their control. Their journey starts with surprise and confusion as they try to make sense of their new role. Navigating their unintended role requires creativity and resourcefulness. Since they didn't plan to be heroes, they have to rely on their wits and everyday skills to handle challenges. They might use clever tricks or think outside the box to solve problems. Their lack of formal training or preparation makes them improvise and adapt quickly. This makes their journey exciting and unpredictable. There is often a lot of humor and irony in the story of an accidental hero. Their unexpected success can lead to funny situations and moments of disbelief. They might bumble through heroic acts, succeeding in ways that surprise everyone, including themselves. This humor makes their story enjoyable and relatable, as they show that heroism can come from the most unlikely places. The accidental hero's journey is full of ironic twists. They might start off as someone completely ordinary or even a bit lazy, only to end up performing incredible feats. This irony highlights the contrast between their ordinary life and their extraordinary deeds. It also adds a layer of charm to their character, making them endearing to the audience. Their underdog status is a big part of their appeal. People love to root for the underdog, the person who seems least likely to succeed but does anyway. The accidental hero embodies this spirit. They start off as the least expected to become a hero, yet they rise to the occasion and achieve great things. This makes their story inspiring and uplifting. Their unexpected success is not just about luck. It often comes from their determination, heart, and the ability to think on their feet. They show that you don't need special powers or a grand destiny to make a difference. Sometimes, ordinary people can do extraordinary things just by being themselves and using what they have. The accidental hero's journey also highlights the theme of self-discovery. As they face various challenges, they learn more about their own strengths and abilities. They grow more confident and capable with each obstacle they overcome. This personal growth is an important part of their story, showing how anyone can rise to the occasion when needed. The accidental hero often forms strong bonds with others along the way. Their humility and down-to-earth nature make them easy to connect with. They might inspire others to join their cause or help them out of respect and admiration. These relationships add depth to their journey and show the importance of teamwork and support. Accidental Hero's story is one of surprise, humor, and inspiration. They remind us that heroism can come from the most unexpected places and that anyone, regardless of their background, can make a big difference. Their journey is filled with creativity, resourcefulness, and ironic twists that keep the audience engaged and rooting for them. The accidental hero is a chosen one who becomes a hero by accident or mistake. They navigate their role with creativity and resourcefulness, adding humor and irony to their journey. Their underdog status and unexpected success make them relatable and inspiring. Their story highlights the power of ordinary people to achieve extraordinary things, making them one of the most beloved types of chosen ones. Number 10. The unassuming genius. And finally, the best chosen ones that take our place at number 10 is the unassuming genius, a chosen one who has hidden brilliance. On the outside, they seem ordinary or even unremarkable. They might not have flashy skills or a commanding presence. However, beneath this simple exterior lies a sharp, creative mind. Their intelligence is their true power, setting them apart from others. Their intelligence often helps them solve problems in unconventional ways. They see solutions that others miss and think several steps ahead. This ability to think differently allows them to come up with unique strategies and ideas. Whether it's solving a complex puzzle or devising a clever plan, their brilliance shines through in subtle but powerful ways. One of the biggest challenges they face is being underestimated by others. People often don't realize how smart they are because they don't show off their intelligence. This can lead to situations where they are overlooked or not taken seriously. However, this underestimation can also work to their advantage. It allows them to surprise their enemies and allies alike with their unexpected skills. Being underestimated can be frustrating, but it also pushes them to prove themselves. They work quietly and diligently, often in the background, to achieve their goals. Their determination and patience are key to their success. They don't need constant recognition. Their satisfaction comes from knowing they have made a difference. The unassuming genius finds unique satisfaction in their quiet intellectual triumphs. While others might celebrate with grand gestures, they take pride in the small, significant victories. Solving a difficult problem, outsmarting a powerful foe, or making a crucial discovery brings them great joy. These moments of triumph are deeply personal and meaningful. Their journey is about more than just showing their intelligence. It's also about finding their voice and confidence. As they achieve more, they begin to realize their own worth and capabilities. They start to step out of the shadows and embrace their role as a chosen one. This personal growth is an important part of their story. Their intelligence also helps them form strong bonds with others. They often become the brains of the group, providing guidance and support. Their friends and allies come to respect and rely on their wisdom. These relationships are built on mutual trust and admiration, adding depth to their character. The unassuming genius teaches us that true strength doesn't always have to be loud or obvious. Sometimes the most powerful abilities are the ones that work quietly in the background. Their story shows the value of intelligence, patience, and humility. They remind us that everyone has something unique to offer, even if it's not immediately visible. Their triumphs are a testament to the power of thinking differently. They show that you don't need to be the strongest or the bravest to be a hero. By using their mind and staying true to themselves, they achieve great things. Their story is inspiring because it celebrates the power of intelligence and creativity. The unassuming genius is a chosen one with hidden brilliance. Their intelligence sets them apart in unconventional ways and helps them overcome challenges. Despite being underestimated, they find satisfaction in their quiet, intellectual triumphs. Their journey is about discovering their own worth and using their unique skills to make a difference. The unassuming genius teaches us the value of thinking differently and staying true to oneself. Now think about everything that we have discussed in the video. From the burdened outsider to the unassuming genius, each type brings something special to your stories. Which type of chosen one are you? Please like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments down below. For more information on the chosen ones, you can join our Discord community server linked in the description. See you in the next video, Chosen One.